Okay, we are finally back and cracking into a few more of these boxes. I finally made it to the card shop the other night, and I had to rush to the card shop because this weekend is a super typhoon. We are actually mid typhoon right now. Luckily, the typhoon went a little bit north of Taiwan, but we're getting the outer wall, and it's been pounding down on us since last night. So if you hear some crazy wind and rain, that is because outside is absolutely crazy here right now. But at least it gives me time to crack a whole bunch of boxes. Now, for wrestling, I only have two of my BBM women's wrestling stuff, but I do have boxes for the other channel. So if you're a fan of this channel and not a fan of that channel, check out the other channel, Taiwan AV Card Guy, and you may find some cool boxes from Japan over there as well. Okay, so we've gotten into four boxes so far. Four boxes so far with only one specialty hit, which was the Hikaru Shida. The Hikaru Shida, which is still out of 100. It's just the alternate clothing. The alternate clothing hits. We got Mifu Ishida, which is nice. Asia Kong. We've got a few rookies, I think. Yeah, or we got a few of the really young girls. That was it, what we got in these ones. So nothing monster other than Shida and Shida, right? But we're still looking to see what we're going to hit in here. So let's crack into two more boxes. Let's get into these two. And then that is going to be a half case finished for us. So let's get this one out and open. So there we go. First box. And through the magic of editing, we're ready. I'm not breaking this for anybody. I'm just breaking this for me. So instead of you guys having to watch my freaking sweaty arms and hands basically cutting through a bunch of packages and listening to me do all that, we're going to try and streamline this a little bit. So, like I said, we have only one of the alternate autos. We have 3, 6, 9. We have 10 regular autos. So it's averaging 3 hits per box. Unless you get a specialty hit, then it goes down to 2 hits per box. So a specialty hit takes away one of your auto hits. No checkies so far, and this is the first year where there is not a guaranteed checky in every case. So we may not be that happy with what we're getting because there is not a guaranteed checky anymore. There used to be, like, God, to a guaranteed checky almost every other box. All right, let's jump through these base ones. Doesn't look like we've got any hits on this side here, but we can always just kind of quickly jump through. Saray, Cherry. All right, our first one, Suzumi, is our first of the SP cards, which is the non-printed autos. There should be 3 of those in this box. And then every pack also has the printed autos on top of them as well. They have these ones. One of our favorites, Nagisa Nozaki. I'm starting to not blank on her name every time I see her now. All right, Dash. All right, some of these ones we've got, oh, there we go. There's one of our first of the alternate clothing ones, which are the ones that really throw me off. But that's Misa Kagura. Misa Kagura on our alternate clothing one. We could always keep her up there. There is Wakana with our printed chrome auto. It's so hot in here right now. That should be pencil box, right? Pencil box, pencil case. I'm positive that's her, isn't it? Is that the one? No, that's Yuko Sakurai. It's a different girl that had the pencil box name. We'll have to find her later. One of our rookies coming in at number 127 is Celine Misora. All right, another one of the not the youngest of the ones that they have on here, but still young, 20 years old. Jesus. All right, let's see, who else do we have? We have another one of our SP cards, SP1, of course, Yuki Arai. I almost said Yuki Aino. I've got one of my favorites on the mind. All right. One of our stamped SP cards. Some of the ones that I just keep on, that's Keiho, right? Keiho Matsushita. Yes, Keiho Matsushita on that one. All right. Yeah, I'm dying in here right now because I don't have the AC running. And the AC doesn't really reach this room. There's Asia. There's Mikado. There is Hakona. Hakona, the one who I forgot to bring cards for at the live show about a year and a half ago. Yeah, the AC in our house, we don't run it that often. I kind of really should be running it right now, though. Really, I should be. Oh, I almost called her Yuki Aino. There's got to be a Yuki Aino coming up. There has to be, if I've got Yuki Aino on the mind right now. Ariso Endo, one of my other favorites, but Yuki Aino, for some reason, is just on my mind. There is Hibiscus Me. There is that Harunka? That's Umisaki, right? Harunka Umisaki? Yes. That one, really young one. Yeah, that's the one that didn't want to sign my cards. And that is one of the Inabas, the ever-changing, ever-transforming into different girl Inaba cards. All right, first pile, nothing. Let's get into our second pile here right now. Just do the little press and no checky. All right, let's do a scan on the back. There is auto number 1. And yeah, just one auto in this pile as well. All right, we're going to move this one down here. We're going to use Suzumi to cover the auto. The good thing is with the back, you can even look at it, the 90 out of 99, and it gives you no clue on who is on the front of that card at all. All right, one of the rookies, with a little bit of war paint on her face and stuff like that. She looks kind of cool. Let's see, that is... I was like, that's Emi Sakura? No, that's Jungle Kanoya. I looked, it says 61 on the back, and I thought it said 51 on the back, so it kind of confused the crap out of me. There's Chica. Oh, do we have an auto? We have an auto. Damn it, how did I miss that one? Oh, because it's a specialty auto. It has a different backing to it. All right, so we've got an SP auto, which means that's probably it for our autos that we have on this one. There's Yuki Arai. All right, we're going to go a little bit faster because we do want to get 2 boxes done on this one. So we can just flip through Yuri. Oh, there's Che. I love Che. That's one of the ones that I want an auto from on this set. Another one that I super collect for a while, Shoko. I almost called her Shono. Shoko Nakajima. Rookie card. See, the funny thing is with that rookie, she looks familiar, but she's a rookie. Ren Konatsu. All right, Ren Konatsu. All right. SP9. Okay, so we've got our 3 SP cards now, right? Mayu Watanabe. So we have our 3 SP cards. 2 of them are covering our autos up there. There is Suzumi again with our printed one. Yuna. All right. There is... Oh, I'm blanking today. Why am I blanking today on these ones? I always get the 2 of them. That's my... oh, my God. What is wrong with me today? Mei Saruga. Mei Saruga and Yuki Arai. I don't know what it is about those 2, but they screw me up sometimes. Zones just looks like she could kill people. All right. That is Nanami. All right, that is Nanami coming in at number 93, who's now going by Nanami Hatano is what she's going by now instead, not just Nanami. And like I said, starting this year, I think, she's got a different auto than she's had in the past. All right, Saki. All right, there's Mayu again. All right, there is Nanami again. There is, Mizuki. We love Mizuki. And I'm starting to love the Inaba sisters. The Inaba sisters are fast becoming some of my favorites in here. They just went from kick-ass ninja-looking girls to, my God. Okay, let's do a quick scan, but I'm pretty sure we're not autoing on this pile because we've got our SP auto up there. So let's do a quick run through these, and then we can get into the second box. There's the, one of the Inabas. Himiko. All right, there is Ashida. one of the Shidas, but she is the Ashida of the Shidas. All right, that's the other Inaba, right? Yeah, 16 and 17 is always the Inabas. The Inabas are just taking over on these ones now. Okay. Oh, you gotta love in a set like this where there's barely any sideways ones. And two of my favorites, number 1, Yuki Aino and Mizuki, are both, they have the horizontal cards. They just knew. They knew to keep me happy on this set and give them something a little bit different. All right, 153, that's Aoi Kazuki, right? Yeah. Okay. That is what, that's another one that I really like. Ann Cham, always a little different looking on her stuff. All right, Yuki Kamifuku just announced she's retiring this year, so will she be in next year's set? I don't know. Maybe they'll do like a specialty thing for her retirement as well, like they've done for a few others. Okay. Let's just get through some of these ones. There's Chi-Chi. There is Hikaru Shida. That's the matching one for the auto card that I already have for her. Bunch of girls in here that I've met now. I've met a bunch of these ones. All right, there is... oh, I'm tired today. The stupid typhoon kept me up too late last night. Rika Tatsumi. I really hope I'm not even checking the screen. I'm just looking at the cards. All right, there's one of my favorites, Kyoko. Hopefully we're getting another Kyoko sighting here. Himawari. There is the girl that's going to break the set, right? Break the set. What's she, Holstein or something like that? What was it? I swear she's named after a cow, right? Yeah, Enju Holstein. She's named after a cow. She's dressed like a cow, and she may provide milk. All right. So there we go. There is box number 1. I'm almost tempted to break box number 2 and we look at all the hits at the end, but I'm not going to be that big of a dick. I thought about being that big of a dick, but I'm not going to be that big of a dick. Okay, hits. Let's go into our first one. We know that other one is the SP Auto. I don't like that these cards are mostly just all gray, right? I do not like that they are mostly just all gray. Like, I know they put that little splash of color in at the bottom, but it just seems lazy. It really does. It just feels lazy on the design this time. Okay, we've got the secret base. Is this the one? Is this, what do we call her? What was our name for her last time? The pencil box. Is this pencil box? Is this who we deemed to be pencil box because the stupid thing last year named her pencil box when I put her on the translator? All right, so hit number 1. And I do believe this is pencil box. I'm positive. Shiori Akiba. I don't know. I'm going to have to look back, but I'm positive that's pencil box because I remember the look. She's hot, and she had like the coolest damn name ever. Okay, where's my... Oh, I don't even have my top loaders ready. How do I not have the top loaders ready? All right, we're just going to stick her up here. Then I'll get the top loaders ready. When you guys don't have to watch or listen to me do it. All right, specialty auto. It's pink. Who do we think? I'm guessing Chi-Chi. I haven't cheated, I promise you. I'm guessing it's Chi-Chi. It's not. It's one of the Inabas. And again, I don't know which Inaba is which. Like, how am I supposed to know which Inaba is which? Is that Inaba 16 or is that Inaba 17? I can quickly check here because I know the Inabas are 16 and 17. That is Inaba 17. That's Inaba 17, which is Tomoko, right? Tomoko Inaba. And yeah, the Inabas. Where did these girls come from and why can't I find 1 or 2 or 5? All right, specialty autos go into my little black rimmed ones because that helps me to be able to find them better. Okay, so that's an awesome box. We're doing well with the specialty box, with the specialty boxes that only have 2 hits. Getting pencil box up here, Shiori Akiba, and getting Tomoko Inaba. 1 less auto is cool when you get a base of someone that you like and you would like in your collection, and getting one of those specialty ones. Okay, so let's move them and let's get the next box ready. And just like that, through the magic of editing, I'm kind of liking this. Well, actually, I don't even know. We'll see what it looks like when I put the damn video together, but I think this speeds things up a little bit. So we have box number 2 ready. Oh, I opened the window a little bit, so there may be some wind sound coming in, but oh my God, it's so hot in here. All right, auto number 1 right off the bat. That's just an SP card. All right, auto number 1 right off the bat, but we need to find one of our SP cards to cover it at the top there. We just know it's a 64 out of 99. So let's find one of our favorite girls to cover that up with. There's Himawari. Love Himawari. All right, there is Shida. There is Raku. Asia Kong. There is, see, I'm still hoping. Still hoping. I need me some Yuki Aino. And Yuki has a Checky this time as well. Yuki's got a Checky, and I got Yuki's Checky for most years. So I'm hoping that if I'm going to hit a Checky, that I'm going to hit one of those Checkies. Let's use Ariso Endo to cover this one. We're going to use Ariso Endo because we love us some Ariso Endo. So let's put Ariso up there. Chi-Chi. Oh my God, it's so hot in here right now. I'm cranking the air conditioner. I don't give a crap. It's the air conditioner's going on. I'm gonna set some fans to blow it into the office. Takumi Iroha is our first of our SP9 cards. Aye, Hibiscus once again. That little girl once again. Aye, I know. I keep forgetting her name. She was so nice when I met her. Misaki Maeda. Misaki Maeda, there we go. Once again, one of the Tomokas. One of the Inabas. Mesaruga. Oh, we missed one underneath. Was there something stuck there? Cherry. Harunka. Okay. We're through our first pile there. So is this going to be a 2-hit or a 3-hit box? We don't know. If we see the back of another auto in this pile, then we know for sure this is going to be a 3-hit box. So this should be a 3-hit box. There's no... because that is 2 base autos that have come up so far for us. So we should know that this is going to be a 3-hitter. Okay, another one of the crazy mask ninja type girls, a rookie this time. Who's this one? 32. 32 is Haru Kazushiro. Haru Kazushiro. We've seen her before, just didn't stand out for me. Okay, that's Mei Saruga. Let's use Mei. We're gonna use Mei to cover this auto. We'll stick this one up here at the top with Mei covering that one for us. Can you hear the wind? I got the window cracked a little bit. It's going to start shaking the window soon, probably. Yeah. Suzumi. Rika. Suzumi. Sarai. All right. Who is this one? 73? 73. Uta Takami. Uta Takami for our alternate clothing cards. All right. Oh, yeah. This one looks like one of the bullies that lived near my house. Spike. Oh yeah, it's Spike. We looked at this one last time. Spike Nishimura. I love her just for the fact that she decided to go with a bully name and decided to name herself Spike. It's just freaking awesome. Okay, another one of the grandma outfits on this one is Samika Yanagawa. We got a lot of new ones. It's awful outside right now. Let's see if I can show you guys. It's not even really easy to see, but the wind is just blowing like hell, and the rain is just pounding down out there right now. It's crazy when you actually hear cars and motorcycles going down the road by my place, because I live near kind of like a freeway, and it's insane. There's no way I'm driving in this crap. Okay, let's see here. That is Nagisa Nagawa. Is that her name? Is that? Yes, Nagisa Nozaki. We're very close. Nazika Nozaki. There is the love of my life. my Yukihi. There's the other love of my life. Oh, the real Shirai. Mio. Not Io, Mio. Oh, there's another one that I absolutely love. Ram. Ram again. I haven't hit a Ram in a while. There was like a run there where I was hitting like every Ram card, every Ram checky for a few years. And then all of a sudden it's just like no Rams popping up anymore. All right. Same with Yuki Aino. I used to get a lot of the Yuki Ainos. All right. Yuki Arai. Let's put her up here. And Mayu. All right. Into our last pile. Last pile should be one more auto, and I believe I see it right there. Yes. One more auto of 53, and we will use Yuki Kamifuku to cover that one up. We'll stick her here in front of the Inabas, even though that's like the meanest thing to do. All right, Aoi, another one of the rookies. She's got real 80s hair, that rookie does. 105, Yuki Funa. Oh, yeah, she has 2 U's, so we got to make the foo sound a little bit longer on hers. Okay. What's up? Why am I blanking on her name? What? It's too many names jumping through my head. Wakana. God damn, Wakana. All right, is this... No, that's not who I think it is. That's 151. That's Ayako Jitsushi. Jitsushi, yes. All right, I thought that was the new Shirai, because there's Rise Shirai now, which is the new announcer for Tokyo Joshi Pro. All right, Nanami. Hyper Misao just went by down there. Again, how many Inabas are there? There's so many Inaba cards in these sets. It's almost like you can't even get away from them. See, it's exactly what I just said. Another Inaba, and that's our last of the SP cards. Okay, let's get through this pile. Who was that one? 98? I think there's a few that just kind of make me stop and wonder. Oh, Moika Haruhai. I don't know. Okay. Yuki. The window's starting to shake over there right now. All right. There is Holstein again. All right. Let's get through the rest of this pile. Unless there's somebody that really stands out as somebody we haven't seen. We can just get to these ones. She was awesome. She was just another super, super, super nice. Mayuki Takase. Super nice in person. Jumbo. Yuri. Shino. We know that her name is Shino because we learned that last time. She has the Shino, but her name is Shino. Okay, there's our pile. There is our box. So, first box was our specialty hit box. Second box is our single hit box. Who do we go with? 3 of our favorites up here. Let's use the Yuki Arai one. Or no, that's Mei Saruga. We almost called her the wrong name. Let's use Mei Saruga first. Uncover our first hit up here. Didn't we just check her out? I swear this is one of the ones that we did just check. Okay, and it magically now has a sleeve on it. Because this one is Mayaki Ozaki. We did just check her out, didn't we? I think, isn't she the one that we were mixing up with? We were mixing her up with Pencil Box over there, I think, earlier. I'm not sure, though. But number 28. Mayaka. Yeah. Micah. It's either no, yeah, it should be Micah. Micah Ozaki. Because it's just Maika. Micah Ozaki. Like, who do we take from? It's like 2 of my favorites. We're gonna see if Yuki can produce for us our hit of the box. Blue background on this one. Aquino, a mainstay in these sets. Let's see. Aquino is a very, very long time mainstay in these sets. It feels like I already have Aquino, but there's no way. Unless, I don't know. I wonder if this is going to be like the first... I don't, but I wonder if this is going to be like the first year where there's actually going to be duplicate autos in a case. That would suck, because for how many autos they took out of these cases, they really got to be careful and make sure that they're not duplicating anything. Yuki Kamifuku is covering up a pink one for us. a pink one for us. That is one of the ninjas, right? That is one of the ninjas. I'm not sure if that's Salvation Ninja or a different one. All right, magically into its sleeve, and this is Kyusei Ninja Ranmaru. All right, Kyusei Ninja Ranmaru, one of the ninjas, just like I said, it's one of the ninjas. Okay, so there we go. Not a bad 2 boxes. We got a nice hot box with our first set, with our first ones there. And then we topped it off with 3 more nice ones for the collection. So, not too bad. Not going to complain. If we just had like just regular base stuff like this one on 2 boxes back to back, it'd be a little bit not as cool. But we still got some pretty damn good hits out of these ones, I would say. Or at least I think they are. So, we have Micah Ozaki, Akinu, and Kyusei Ninja Ranmaru. Right? There we go. Akino, Kyusei Ninja Ranmaru. Then we bring up our hits. Our hits from box number 1. Our base one of... Oh, why am I blanking now? Oh, this is pencil box, right? This is our pencil box, and I've completely blanked once again on pencil box's name because I'm just that dumb when it comes to this stuff. Pencil box, once again, is Shiori Akiba. And then we have one of the Inabas, right? That one, Tomoko Inaba. All right, so there we go. We are halfway through our case. We have now 2 of the specialty autos, right? 2 of the specialty autos, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 4 more, so we got 14 base autos. 14 base autos. I'm not going to say it. I want to say it. 14 base autos for a half case. Like, come on. 14 base autos. That used to be like 3 boxes. 2 boxes for some sets would have been like 14 base autos. Oh, like I've said before, somebody's got to talk to them at BBM and just say, come on, raise the price. Raise the price a little bit. People are willing to pay for this stuff. Raise your price a bit and add 1 more auto per box. Don't knock us down this far on this stuff. All right, so there we go. We have just made it through our half case so far. BBM 2026. Women's Pro Wrestling. I'll be picking up a few more of my boxes in about a week when I get paid again. I'll just focus. I'm going to pick up a few more boxes in about a week before I get paid, or after I get paid. And then we can get a few more of them up here and we can see how quickly we can finish off this case. Okay, so that's it for me. Hopefully the edits don't look like crap. We'll see what happens at the end, but I think maybe we'll start doing them this way a little bit more. I'll just take a little bit more time editing the videos together and cutting out some of the extra stuff to try and make these shorter, but it's still not that much shorter. Once I put it together, I'm pretty sure people are going to say that was still way too long. So I don't care. All right. If you're new here, like, share, subscribe, go back, check out all the other videos. We got women's wrestling all the way back to 2020. We've got older boxes than that for some of the specialty ones that I picked up earlier this year, and we got tons of other wrestling. So just subscribe to the channel, go watch my videos, and just keep watching them because there's tons of them. So see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.